I'm about to.
Yo, why you keep saying roll?
welcome to No Kap Podcast.
Yeah.
You got Real Pat 215 Pat here. You got everybody can introduce themselves. Everybody, they should know who we is by now.
Yeah, Mellow MJ 94.
It's your boy Ant from Rebel to Succeed. You already know what it is.
It's Drew say _you_say at IG on IG.
Yeah, we No Kap Podcast. This episode is about we're going to label it Black Lives Matter. That's what we're going to leave it at that. Black Lives Matter. This week has been a bunch of
R.I.P. to George Floyd, R.I.P. to Breonna Taylor.
Yeah,
R.I.P.
There was also another I was reading about another cop shooting in Kentucky as well. About a guy, I think it was.
Oh, yeah. The restaurant owner guy.
Yeah.
Yep. R.I.P. to him too, man.
So what y'all think about all the attention that's been put on us now? Like everybody is like getting behind this shit now. Like it's almost scary now. Whereas though, like, oh wait, why is all these people all of a sudden just like getting it now? Like, why is everybody all of a sudden getting? I like it. I like that they getting it because now, whether they don't understand it, they understand what the fuck we saying now.
But do they really get it, or are they just going with the movement so they not looking all crazy?
If they don't, it's not that they get it. By them doing it, it puts them at a sense of leadership because their fans have no choice but to look at it. Whether you don't get it or not, it's still a kid that you're still influencing a generation of people that's looking at this like, oh, all right, Black Lives Matter. I see this everywhere I go. They gotta matter.
Right, but I'm not even talking about just famous people. I'm talking about people in general.
Yeah, I'm talking about this shit is everywhere, bro. Like, literally, why?
Bro, that shit's on Call of Duty. Like, you
I know.
Call of
I
Duty.
logged into Call of Duty today and shit said Black Lives Matter.
Yeah,
right here. Like, you go on Call of Duty right now. You go in there. It says Black Lives Matter. You go on Instagram, Facebook.
That's what's up.
Amazon,
motherfucking.
Yeah, but you know what it is? It's profit right now.
Exactly.
They profiting off of that jump.
Not really, because black motherfuckers don't. Who buying who? But honestly, the people that's coming behind these brands and seeing that it's the people we support anyway. It's just solidifying it. Like, all right, Jordan sent $100 million. He solidified. We was going to always buy Jordans, regardless if he fuck with us or not.
But I think Jordan only get in behind, because when has Jordan ever got behind anything we've done?
Right. It's to the point
he
where
only doing that shit.
It's to the point now. It's to the point now is if you're not with us, we running over, bro.
No, man, that documentary made him look bad. That's what it is, bro. That documentary made him look bad, and now he trying to because he never stood for anything.
But this is my thing.
Let me ask you this.
I think then we talk about this in a couple episodes ago. Who cares if he doing it? Whether he's doing it with whatever intention he's doing it with, as long as he helping out. You dig what I'm saying? Like,
right. He's bringing light to it. I feel you're saying bringing light to the situation.
Check this out though. Don't he invest in like private prisons or something like that?
No, that's a Jordan. That's a white Michael Jordan with the same name as him.
Oh, so it's not the bald-headed black Michael Jordan.
Nah, niggas are Shrek Jordan. It already came. That came out years ago, like almost 5-6 years ago. That it wasn't the same.
So he's not investing in private prison.
No, it's a white Michael Jordan that's invested in the private prison.
All right.
I'm sure that nigga got some money and some funny ass shit that niggas want to fuck with.
But if you was rich, when you had your money and shit that niggas want to fuck with, like, I'm sure I would have my money. Like, the NRA is something that niggas don't fuck with.
Right.
And I'm sure...
Who them?
The NRA. Like, the NRA is
what's the name, dude?
Who?
Killer Mike.
I know, but I'm saying they Trump supporters, though. they endorse Trump. But I'm saying
Killer Mike support that John though, bro.
Yeah, that's what I said though. That's what I'm saying.
Yo, Killer Mike's speech was crazy.
His speech?
Yeah.
Yeah, Killer Mike, he who I aspire to be, like a activist. By the time I get that age, like that's what I'm, you know what I mean? Like he don't even, that's just what niggas call him. Like he don't even be like, oh, I'm an activist.
Killer Mike was really emotional, man. I've seen him up there talking. He got really emotional.
That's because they messing his money up. They down there destroying his businesses. Come on, man. Like, nah, I'm here today, man. Like,
go in, bro.
We're going to talk about that, John. Like, for real. Like, I don't understand that. Like, all these celebrities and stuff like that got money. They mad at the people down there looting and doing whatever to their businesses, and it's affecting their pockets. They just telling everybody, go home. We can affect this by voting. Voting ain't gonna change nothing, bro.
Have y'all ever read the Constitution?
Nah, bro.
Nah, not really.
I suggest everybody read the Constitution, man. If you read the Constitution, it kind of explains. I don't want to just. The Constitution kind of crazy. Basically,
what you mean?
All right. Basically, our votes don't count considerably. Electoral votes count. And if the electoral votes is even, then they go to our votes, the ballot votes. But that's in the Constitution. Like if you read the Constitution, it states clearly that the President of the United States will be picked by the electoral votes, and however many representatives a state got, that's how many electoral votes that the president had.
Yo, so what exactly is electoral votes, bro?
Electoral votes is basically your state representatives. Like, all right, DC,
the people you elected, they vote
to be your state representatives.
Okay.
So like judges.
Yeah, I got you.
Like DAs,
but let me take it a step.
That's the case, then why Hillary ain't win?
Let me take it a step further. Because it was a majority Republican.
But she had the electoral votes, though.
No, she lost the electoral votes. Hillary lost the electoral votes. Yeah, she lost them. She lost PA. PA got 8. PA is one of the big, like PA. It says it in the Constitution. DC don't got any because they're just a federal.
Because they're not a state.
They're not a state enough, and they just federal land.
Right.
But Pennsylvania got 8. Massachusetts, most of the Northeast states got the most electoral votes, and then it starts like the South. They start adding everybody else as they come into the Constitution, and then the amendments is laws that could be changed and added to the legislature. But let me take it a step further. The Congress can only select the amount of people. The Congress got to vote on the people who vote for the president.
All right, let me ask you.
If y'all read this in the let's talk. We gotta talk about this next episode. Let's bookmark that. The Constitution. Read the Constitution because the Constitution kind of answer a lot of the shit that's going on.
Trump getting reelected?
Hold up. Before we answer that, I got a question for Drew. Hey, Drew. I know before you were saying, you said Killer Mike was trying to get everybody to go home because they was messing up his business. You wouldn't be mad if people was messing up your business, bro?
He got insurance.
That's not my question.
I'm just saying. He got insurance, though.
If people out there, listen. If you had a business down there while they was protesting and somebody busted in your door and your window, you wouldn't be mad?
Not if I had insurance.
Let me ask you this.
I would be upset.
Let me ask you this. If you had a black business, right, in the city, right? You don't think there's nobody that would have been outside your business like, oh, no, not this one, y'all. This is.
I'm gonna keep it stacked. Niggas ain't
because that's what was happening in here. That's what was happening in Philly. Niggas was outside like, no, don't fuck with them. That's us right there. Go get them.
But it's not just black people going in the stores. It was all kind of people going in them stores.
Oh, and that's another thing. Yeah, going on, white people start. Yeah, out there, bro. Like, I got it on live. Like, it was a lot of white people vandalizing the city. I didn't see too many black people spray painting the city. It was a lot of white people doing that. Yeah, I got it on camera.
Yo.
They was all black. I noticed a lot.
But we can't just like blame it on just all the white people.
Yo, come on. Niggas was running in them stores grabbing them.
No, but niggas, it was niggas looting. But it was niggas looting. It was white people looting. It was Puerto Ricans looting. It was
everybody.
Yeah, it was everybody. Everybody was going in, bro. Every poor person was going in.
Opportunists.
Yeah.
I was chasing for opportunity.
Yeah, niggas, like I said in the text message, you know what I mean? He wanted everybody to eat. You know what I mean? Like he must have said everybody eat today because it wasn't just Philly. It was the Bronx, Chicago, Los Angeles, Minneapolis, Texas, Atlanta. Everybody was going up on a Tuesday to the point where though everybody gotta look and say, hold up, let me stop what we doing and look at these niggas and see what the fuck these niggas is doing because they not playing.
Y'all think Kap should get a job now?
No.
For sure. Yeah.
Hell no. Keep Kurt controversial ass out the NFL because
why?
Because like he wasn't doing shit anyway before he left. He made enough money up. He wasn't. He was on the bench.
Not by choice, though.
Not by choice?
Not by choice, but come on. Kap, at this point, man, Kap too fucking controversial. Like, leave him out the NFL. He obviously don't
but
like
he only controversial because of what's going on.
Right.
Hey, yo, and to answer your question, though, yeah, I probably would be upset.
I know you would, bro. You would be totally upset. But I get your point, though, that you might have some celebrities that's, you know, they're just out there trying to protect their business based on that. But I mean, in one scenario, I can understand because I would be totally upset. Like if you out there supposed to be supporting Black Lives Matter, but you could be breaking into a black business. You see what I'm saying? Now
don't matter. But it don't matter. You could be breaking into a white business, but all these black people work there. They ain't got no job now.
Right. But I understand breaking into
and that was most of the that was but this is the thing. Like I said, this is exactly what happened. When motherfuckers came peaceful before, nothing happened. Now look, niggas came with the smoke, and now look, the shit is all over the place. This is the only time somebody this is the only time people respect it is when you pull niggas handles, and these new niggas is not having it. And they just went easy on them like early. They ain't nobody burn up no state buildings. Ain't nobody burn up no police stations. Ain't nobody did no real damage. They burned up a couple little small petty ass businesses that people, you know, that if you go downtown and look regular, nothing. It look like nothing happened.
My thing though, why
all they got now up on is boards. They got up boards because they scared that. But it was a peaceful protest today, the biggest peaceful protest in probably Philadelphia history today. And nobody looted. Nobody out there rioting right now. Everybody chilling. It was just niggas. It was
because they stole everything on the first fucking try.
No, listen, but y'all gotta understand though. None of these kids been to school all year. Y'all see what they do in the summertime. They go to South Street and beat up people for no reason in the summertime. So what y'all think they're gonna do? They told y'all, I'm in the house bored. I'm bored in the house and I'm in the house fucking bored. Nobody wanted to listen to them. Now look.
But let me ask you this, Pat. How was the cops reacting out there while you was out there, bro?
The cops was my mayor, Mr. Kenny. They was out there. They ain't nobody touched shit. Nobody did nothing to nobody. Okay. Ain't no cop beat nobody up. Like it was people out there getting crazy with the cops.
Like how y'all think this shit would have happened if the corona never even happened?
It wouldn't have been. It went what you talking about? Like what?
Like a lot of the stores in Philly was closed down and boarded up already.
That's what I was another thing I was getting ready to tell you. It was people out here. Some people was paying motherfuckers to burn their business down.
What?
You wanna know why?
None of the stores been open for the last 4 or 5 months.
Insurance money.
They got insurance.
Yeah, you know, none of these, bro. Who been shopping for sneakers and shit like that for the last 4? The shit, the gallery just opened up to. Ain't nobody touched the gallery. Miraculously, nobody touched the gallery. But
I heard they
too far away though. That was too far away.
I heard they tried to go out KOP and they wasn't having it out there.
Oh yeah, they turned them around.
No, niggas got in the KOP too.
Yeah. They got in the KOP.
Niggas got in the
They got in the Macy's, right?
They got in the Macy's. They got in a little bit of shit, but niggas got locked up there for sure.
KOP wasn't having it.
Because that racist ass Montgomery County mayor, he issued out a statement talking about he tried to come at our mayor in our city. How can you stop? Like, you can't stop this. This has this our mayor. This is everybody. This is every major city in America that's going up on a Tuesday right now. It ain't just our city.
Hey, you should run for mayor, bro.
I want to know.
That's your run for mayor.
I want to know what happened to the coronavirus though. Like, it should have been an outbreak.
I'm waiting.
We'll see in a couple weeks.
I'm waiting.
Nah, that shit was all bullshit. I'm not.
Bro, that shit was some bullshit.
Bullshit.
I don't know. We're gonna see it like in a week.
Niggas was out there laying on top of niggas.
Hey, bro, niggas never been this close in history.
That shit was bullshit.
Niggas ain't never been this close in history, and I could tell you, niggas out there, and niggas was out there. This what made it so worse because we was allowed to wear masks. Like, y'all allowing us to, like, come on, like, y'all pushing us, like, and y'all understand that, like, y'all got all these, y'all understand it. Everything that got fucked up was even near the projects or near a real low income neighborhood. Like, what did y'all expect these kids to do? They was fucking poor, or they ain't been to school for the last 4 months. It was nothing but kids out there going in. Like I said, you see and then the next 2 days is when you see it got more sophisticated. Niggas start bombing ATMs and shit. Nigga blew himself up trying to bomb an ATM.
Stupid.
Retarded.
Y'all heard what Drew Brees said?
Nah,
man.
All right, man. All right. Go ahead, Vermello.
Y'all ain't hear that shit?
I know what he said.
Yeah, I heard it.
Explain.
What y'all think about it?
what did he say, nigga?
He was just saying like, he
pull
was pretty much
it up. Do the little thing you do when you pull it up.
All right, I'll pull it up.
So that way,
it's an easy read. It wasn't nothing too long.
You got Instagram. Basically,
hey, just tell me what the nigga said.
All right, basically. Because it's hard to really quote him. Basically, he was saying something about he's against anybody that's disrespecting the flag or whatever.
So
right?
kneeling.
Yeah. So basically, he against kneeling. He against any of that shit. And basically, it's like everybody snapped on him because it's like, nigga, you don't understand that this shit is not about the flag.
He was trying to use the thing like his grandfather fought in World War II. And he would never disrespect the flag. But everybody else's point was like, it was black people who fought in World War II and they didn't come home to a hero's welcome. They came home to like being abused and being profiled and being fucking just still slaves. Like they came home to nothing. So like for you to say like it's disrespectful to kneel during the national anthem, which is peaceful, it's like it's contradicting itself.
Yo, I can't get back on the shit. I can't find this shit, bro. Hold up.
So
hold up.
So
let me see if I can find it. What he said.
Yeah. But basically he apologized. He sent out a letter rebuking Trump. Before he even sent the letter rebuking Trump, I accepted his apology because he did make a sincere apology about it.
Yeah, he did. But everybody was coming at him. That's why his teammates, like when you got the number one receiver,
but he did more than he had to do to apologize, because he didn't have to say shit to us for. He could have went about it like everybody else, like been doing for years. He decided to come out and really rebuke it. So that's what made me. Cause it's been plenty of times like Tom Brady, Tom Brady always stand with us, but Tom Brady is I'm not even gonna put Tom Brady in the same conversation. I'm gonna say Drew Brees is a white English stated Protestant.
Jackson. White English accent.
White English accent Protestant. So basically
Anglo-Saxon.
Yeah, what bro said. So basically he a nationalist, which is cool. Like, I respect how he grew up and all that. What I'm saying is just know that this is not about the flag. This is about them simply killing us and getting away with it. And we tired of the racial shit altogether, or everything unracial. We tired of the bias shit. Period. We want some damn respect around here. Is this the first time in history that y'all? I mean, I know for me that I felt like that the cops would think twice before they not just gonna pull me over just to pull me the fuck over. Right? The city looked like Birmingham in 1957.
But yo, what y'all think?
I was trying to find that John that he said, but I can't find it.
What, Drew Brees?
Yeah.
I found it.
You did?
Yeah, y'all want me to read it?
Yeah.
All right, it says, the 41-year-old explained why the anthem is so important to him. He has two grandfathers who served in the military and says he gets emotional thinking about the sacrifices they made to serve our country. Brees also said he thinks about the civil rights movement of the 60s and everyone and all that has been endured by so many people until this point. That's when Brees acknowledged the civil upset in the U.S. following the killing of George Floyd, but still doubled down on his stance. Is everything right with our country right now? No, it's not. We still have a long way to go, but I think what you do by standing there and showing respect for the flag with your hand over your heart, it is showing unity. It shows that we are all in this together. We can all do better, and that we are all part of the solution. Clearly, not everyone in the NFL. Oh, that's just what people are talking about.
Yeah, like so I said,
it don't sound bad when I'm reading it, but like when he's saying the shit, like it sounds bad. Like it's pretty much saying like "fuck y'all." Stand the fuck up and put your hand over your heart.
I was pretty much offended by the fact that he didn't understand what this was about. It's not about that. It's not about
right. It's like, about police brutality.
It's about police brutality. It's not about the national flag. How many of y'all love America too? I love America. Like, this is where I'm at. If somebody said, "Yo,
you flag hanging in my backyard,"
yeah, I wouldn't do all that.
I'm just saying, I got a flag hanging in my backyard.
Listen, every time when I used to do my job, every time I seen a flag, I would skip that door because I knew it was a nigga I didn't want to meet. So
that's flag in the backyard. You feel me?
Yeah, but why do we feel like that about the American flag? Like why do we feel like when I do knock on somebody with an American flag at the door, I'm a little alarmed, I'm scared. When this is the country I lived in my whole life.
That's true though. Like you see like different kind of flags or like, the military star on somebody's door, you automatically like you stereotype them in a way. Like you think, oh yeah, that's some racist ass white dude. I'm not even going to try my luck with that. I'm just pushing.
Yeah,
exactly. That's true.
You say people get y'all. That's one thing. Like I know you get stereotyped by the motherfucking house you got, the car you got. Like people will really access your whole life for that. Like I would look at somebody's crib and be like, "This nigga probably this. I ain't fucking with him." Like, you dig what I'm saying? That's crazy how humans think. Like we judge and when you never know. Like I could be knocking on a nigga like you or like a regular nigga. Like you dig what I'm saying?
Right.
So that goes to show you never.
That's how people is though, bro. That's just people always judging. We judge ourselves. Right? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. Yeah. But what y'all think about this whole Breonna Taylor jump?
That's crazy. Breonna Taylor?
Breonna Taylor.
The child that got that the cops ran in her house and they killed her.
Yeah.
Didn't her husband clap one of them?
No, he was shooting at him.
No, he was shooting at him. They shot her 8 times and rolled out.
8 times. That's the part that I'm confused.
Rolled out.
Oh, you know they not putting one shot in you. They never do.
They probably shot her 8 times because her husband was clapping at him.
So look, this what it was. They went to serve a search warrant and looking for a dude, but the dude they was looking for was already in jail.
He was already in jail.
So they had the wrong house in the first place. The nigga they tried to go in there and get was legally allowed to have a firearm. He had his permit to carry. And they ran in their house unannounced. So he started busting. He didn't know what was going on. And they start shooting back and they shot the girl 8 times. And it took forever to get this thing out of jail, but that's crazy. They killed her and them niggas got away with that shit for real.
And they ain't locked them niggas up, you know?
Yep.
Oh no, they gonna get locked up. They gonna get it. They gonna get it every 2020. Every fucking body is gonna get it. Like they're gonna get it.
Did y'all see that video of the?
We gonna talk about that next.
The video of the white dude who got pushed over.
Yeah.
And buzzed his head.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that next. Hold up. But 2020, bro, everybody is going to be accounted for because they're fucking the money up. Like right now, if you fucking with black people and you doing that, you're fucking the money up right now. That's the way. You're fucking the bread up. Stop fucking with us. Period. Like you dig what I'm saying? Like them cops is going to be charged for that shit. Like if they went in there and killed her unjustly, they going to get charged for that shit. In this,
but to them, it wasn't injustice because the bulls start shooting first.
But here's the thing, though. They said that they served a no-knock warrant.
Right.
What the hell is a no-knock
house? But it was at the wrong house.
Yeah, they going to get a lot of money for that shit. But
they was wrong, but they wasn't wrong.
They kind of wasn't wrong if he started busting them first. Because if you start,
bro, they didn't announce themselves, bro.
Still though, they still busting. You still busting at a cop. You still want to double check and make sure
they busting his house, bro. They didn't announce.
Bro, you still want to double check and look what the fuck you doing first because it could be a kid, it could be anything. Like it's the same thing. Like you going bust. Hold up, let me make sure. This is the cops. Hold up, I'm armed. This is my gun.
Yeah, because that's true. Like a kid walking in your house unannounced, you killing, you still gonna be facing some shit.
Yeah, so you busting at the cops. Before
but
you
the nigga was scared, bro. They bust in his house. He was scared.
No, I get that.
It's the cops, bro.
They didn't even announce themselves. They said that they didn't announce themselves.
But you if you know common sense and you know common sense, you know the cops is gonna come in and police. That's the if you decide to still bust at them and they bust back, that's on you. Like I think you kind of dumb if you bust at the cops.
They
bro.
said
like,
that they said it was a no-knock warrant. And I'm totally against it because I feel like you should be announcing yourself. Like it shouldn't be no.
Hey, this is the thing, right?
It shouldn't be no. Hold up, Drew. I feel like there shouldn't be a such thing as a no-knock warrant because you're a public service person when you a cop. I feel like that's just an excuse for cops to just bust in your house.
Yeah, but that's the law. Like I said,
it's the crime you commit, though. The crime you commit for them to get that no-knock warrant.
Yeah, we know the law, but me and you, I've been in the situation. I've been in the house multiple times where the house got raided. I'm talking about multiple times as a kid. I know as a kid, I know the rules. That's the cops. Freeze. Like I whether I'm on the toilet, whether I'm on nothing, police. I know not to reach for no gun and shoot at the cops. Whether it's justified or unjustified.
Yeah, because they got the green light. We don't.
Yeah, I just know that whether it's justified or unjustified, I know that's the rules. Now, if it's a stranger, then yeah, I know the bus at that motherfucker. But I know the cops. You're going to get paid for it, but it's easier to cover up something like that from a cop. It's easier to say that was a mistake.
Of course.
So why?
I feel like people act a little. People can do some crazy things when they scared, bro. Like it's people do crazy things when they're scared.
And if you ever been in the presence or near some, you know that you'll be scary too. The way them things bust off and the way them Jones ringing when they near you and they bouncing off and shit, you would do some scary shit.
Yeah, like shoot at the cops.
But see, this is my thing. When did they come in their house? Like at what time?
I don't know.
But I mean, if those cops, let's just say those cops came in when they was asleep, and somebody, ransack you or knock your door down, and niggas say the police. Like, if I'm asleep, I'm not gonna hear that. Like, right. I think somebody coming in my crib, so I'm shooting. I don't care who it is. I didn't hear you say that, so I'm shooting at you.
But that's why they're justifying what they did.
But they
returned fire.
Yeah.
They saying it was a no-knock warrant, so we don't have to announce ourselves.
Yeah, just like you justified
the house and homeboy didn't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm totally against no-knock warrant. You shouldn't do that.
No-knock warrant is the worst. That's the worst type of. That's the worst. That's the worst. I think that's one of the worst ways they could violate your rights. Just searching your shit for no reason, or just being able to walk in search your car, or be able to search you for no reason. I don't think and this is America. You shouldn't be able to do no shit like that. But it is what it is. This is what we fighting for right now. For them not to be able to do shit like that.
I see niggas coming to prison every day off of that shit.
Yo, I'm gonna be very honest with you, yo. I honestly believe there just shouldn't be guns. Period. Like guns shouldn't be allowed nowhere, bro. They should just eliminate it.
Let me tell you something. If they got rid of guns, bro, do you understand how
many people would be alive right now?
You know how many people...
this shit get violent.
This shit going to get... No.
Everything. I think shit can get violent. I think it would be the complete opposite.
What? If they got rid of guns?
It's going to be more deaths without guns.
Yes, niggas is stupid.
Bruh.
Yeah. I can see it from both sides. I can see it from both sides because...
But like, this is... I mean... What's scary about a gun? Like, I mean, like that's the thing.
Cops
you could die with or without the gun. Like
a cop with a gun is scary.
That's scary. That's the most scariest shit in the world to me. Like,
well, you getting a little white kid running into a high school shooting up everybody.
That's more scarier. But you think I'm more scared of that. Like you, and like I said, let's touch on this black on black violence thing. Like, let me ask y'all this. Where do y'all think the guns that niggas get in the hood come from?
They get stealing them shits.
From where?
From the stores, from people, running in people's cars, getting guns, running in people's houses and getting guns.
They probably giving them guns, bro. They probably roll up to the hood and just hand out guns. Here you go, kill yourselves.
Them niggas stealing them Jones, bro.
Yeah, but I agree with you. What you think?
I mean, I understand it from both sides. Like, yeah, if we had no guns, yeah, a lot of people would probably be alive.
Where's niggas? Like, you dig what I'm saying? Like, how do niggas get their hands on the shit that, like, you dig? Like, the National Guards was out here, and I couldn't help but think that I'm not gonna say nothing, but the guns they got, that's not an unfamiliar gun. You dig what I'm saying? Hey yo, listen. If y'all go on my face, did y'all get the video I sent y'all? Yeah. That the guards that I'm riding through Kensington with the guards, with the nigga out there shooting dope right in front of the National Guards.
But that's not their prerogative. They don't really give a fuck about that.
No, I'm just saying, no, it's fucked up. It's hard to believe that the guns that they got that's circulating in those neighborhoods already. That's all I'm saying is that the guns that those National Guards got that they walking around with, niggas got those in the hood already. How? Is my question. Right?
Stealing them shits, bro.
Pump action in the hood.
Breaking in the
niggas is walking around with.
He said, how? How they got them joints?
How?
It's just an AR, bro. An M4 is just another AR, bro.
And that's what I'm saying, though. Like, niggas got
you can get an AR from any gun store in America. Or anybody crib.
Yeah.
This nigga keep going back to the crib.
Right.
I know hella niggas who got fucking built to the mat. M4s, ARs, AKs, Dracos in their house right now.
Yeah, no cap, bro. I know plenty of niggas that got the shit that they got. Bigger shit than them.
So all I gotta do is go to work and somebody just break in my house and take all my shit. Them Jones gonna be on the street. They're gonna sell them for the low. And that's how it gets circulated, man.
That's what I'm about to say. You go in the gun store. Yeah, you go in the gun store. It's a motherfucking gun in there joint price for $300 an AR-15.
No.
Well, how much? $250?
No.
$160? Some shit like that?
No, nigga. What?
More than that?
$1,300?
Oh, all right. Well, I think you want better. You go down the street, that bitch like $150.
Yeah, exactly.
The same shit, the same joint. Like, you dig what I'm saying? That's why it's so easy for us to kill each other. But that's not the thing.
Exactly.
The thing is, listen. You commit crimes against who you around. Like, you dig? We need to put that narrative out there. Like, you dig what I'm saying? Like, Puerto Ricans commit crimes against Puerto Ricans. White people commit crimes against white people. Chinese people commit crimes against other Chinese people. You commit crimes against who you're around. You dig what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's our culture. It's in our culture now, which is fucked up. But when you you dig what I'm saying? Like the music we listening to, the shit, you dig what I'm saying? Like I was watching the TED Talk and they were saying that black music is the only music that's accepted to talk about killing each other. You wouldn't listen to nobody talk about killing a dog on the radio. You wouldn't listen to nobody talk about killing a white person, a little white girl on the radio. You wouldn't listen to nobody talking about killing killing anybody, killing roach. You wouldn't listen to none of that shit, but you'll only listen to a black man killing another black man.
I don't know. Eminem was doing some weird ass shit back in the early 2000s, bro.
Yeah, I know he was talking some other shit, but but they always want to say that, but they never want to when they mention the black on black crime thing, they never want to mention the opioid addiction in America. That 90% of people who do opioids in America is Caucasian people.
No, and heroin, crack, all that shit.
Most of the drug users in America are.
I tell you what. Most of the people I see every day coming to prison high as shit on methamphetamines and heroin, they white. Mm-hmm. But you know the niggas that's supplying them? The niggas. We selling the work. And that's why but who you think is more important in that industry? The dealer or the consumer? Like, who would you rather get rid of? The dealer or the consumer?
The consumer, because the consumer is going to...
That's what I'm saying. I would rather, but all the cops is doing is paying the consumers CIs. They paying the consumers to buy drugs, and then they building cases on all of the dealers.
That's what they do. And this is...
Oh, I know. I see it every day.
Yeah, and look, and another thing is, out in Philly, they got safe injection sites where you can safely get needles to shoot up fentanyl.
Yeah.
I just heard about that.
They never had safe crack smoking sites. Where was the safe crack smoking sites at? Where was
the safe weed smoking spot at?
Where you could get clean pipes from?
Where you can roll up in public and chill.
You can't even smoke weed in public, but you can shoot heroin and come on, man.
That's what I'm saying. That's
like
crazy.
that's the shit that I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying that's fucked up. Like this,
like it's fucked up. I see this shit every day. Like niggas get off of shooting niggas, fucking raping people, touching kids. Yo, the child, this girl, I don't even know if fuck it. This girl left her white lady, left her kid in the car. This kid baked for like 5 hours and died. You know what she got? A $50 fine.
You lying?
Swear to God. A $50. She got a $50 fine.
Yo, you know how much time she would have got in Philadelphia in the same Commonwealth state. You know how much she would have got?
What?
That bitch would have got a 5 to 10.
Yeah, but it was a white lady.
Right.
Imagine if that was a sister.
She would have got
booked. She would have got booked. A girl white girl ran over her. These are cases I've seen personally. White girl ran over her boyfriend twice, killed him. They were arguing. She backed over this nigga and then put it in drive and rolled over this nigga again. Supervised bail. Got off. She beat the case. A girl at a party, black girl at a party, was protecting her boyfriend. Her boyfriend was getting jumped. And she pulled out a knife and stabbed the boy. And he died. And she getting life.
Bro, you know what, man? Like, they need to chill, bro.
I'm seeing this shit every day.
They need to chill.
Shit fucked up, bro.
It's quite evident that the new form of slavery is jail for black people. It's quite evident.
Man, if you've been to jail, then you know that jail
quite is evident.
Jail you think I work there, nigga? Niggas get paid to keep all these people here.
It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. It's like, so what's the solution in y'all eyes? Because I honestly feel like the powers that be in the government, they allow guns, they allow all of the craziness.
Well, that's what
hold up, Pat.
Oh, my bad.
It's some type of plan to control the population. That's what I personally believe.
See, y'all gotta see on my joint.
I'm watching black population.
No, everybody. I'm talking about everybody.
But you know that guns is in the Constitution too. That's the Second Amendment right. That's right. A right by the Constitution. The people who wrote the laws of this land.
I know.
I fuck with that though. I keep my shit on me all the time because I don't trust nobody.
But I'm saying, well, here's my question though, Mello. Why do you have a gun? If guns wasn't allowed, would you feel safer? If other people wasn't allowed to have guns, would you feel like you needed a gun?
No, I mean, yeah.
Why? Nobody else can have a gun. The only reason why you want a gun is because other crazy people out there that has a gun, so you want to protect yourself.
But
there wasn't no gun.
But
if it was never guns,
you can be sleeping in your crib by yourself, right? Mm-hmm. Or with your wife and your kids, and 7 niggas can storm your crib. They don't have to have a gun.
Mm-hmm.
And they can run down on you, your family, all that, do whatever they want. I'd rather have a gun to protect. I got a better chance having a gun and they got a gun than me not having a gun and them not having a gun.
Okay.
I understand.
I can shoot better than a lot of niggas.
Bro, you can have a knife.
Yeah, but bro, you got to get up close and personal with these niggas.
They got to get up close and personal to you. They run into your house.
Facts. But it's 7 of them.
Bro, like,
all right, so listen.
Like,
hey, bro, listen.
It's so important that 7 people coming into your house.
Listen,
you know why? You know why
they can't?
I can wall bang the shit out of these niggas. I can get over
listen, you know why they can't? You know why they can't get rid of guns? And hey, Mello, I know you not pussy, but most of the niggas is pussy. That's why they can't get rid of guns. People are too scared. They pussy.
Yeah. It's population control, bro. That's what I feel like it is. They want people to kill people because they feel like, oh, it's going to keep down the population. Same thing with this.
Bro, niggas can't fight, man. Niggas can't fight. That's what it is.
It's simple. That's as simple as it to me.
I agree.
All right, so what y'all think about? Y'all see that video of the cops pushing over that old head and he busted his head on the sidewalk? You ain't see that video, Ant? So there was a old white dude trying to like protest Black Lives Matter and shit, and they was holding the line, and they got up to the old man and they pushed him and he fell back and busted his head wide open and started bleeding everywhere. The cop tried to help him, but they wouldn't let him. They just told him to keep moving, keep moving. They called the EMS, but like I'm just saying. So what happened was the two cops that pushed him, they were just doing what they was told, right? They were told to hold the line. So the two cops that pushed him got suspended. But then the rest of the force all quit. The whole force quit. 37 officers all quit that same day. And they were just like, we just doing what we're told to do. Like, how are we getting in trouble for doing what we were told to do? So the whole police force quit. And
first of all, how do you feel about that if you was in that position?
What? If I was in that position and I pushed somebody over and like they got hurt and then I got suspended for it, how would I feel? Is that what you're saying?
Like if you was one of them officers right there or ain't, like since y'all been in that situation before, like y'all can very well be in that situation. What would y'all do if y'all was there? That was y'all. That was all those officers. They was y'all boys. That was your comrades. What would y'all do? I don't think Ant seen the video, but
I understand it though. Like, nigga, I don't really care to be out here. Like, I could be at the crib. Y'all got us coming out here. Y'all told us to hold the line. We're going to hold the line.
Right.
Move everybody out the way that's not letting y'all hold the line. That's just what you're taught. Because I went through riot control training with the DOC, and I went through it with the Guard, because I was in the Guard. I was in a Baltimore riot, so I had to do the same shit. Mm-hmm. So with this, they told him to hold the line. The cop pushed the dude over, right? And he hit his head. He automatically knew when the blood started coming out, he was like, damn, I fucked up. He bent over to help him up, and the sergeant like grabbed him and tossed him. It's like, no, keep going. So he knew he fucked up right there. But the fact that he was trying to help him, like, all right, he knew he fucked up. But then to suspend that officer for pushing him over when you wanted him to do that in the first place, that's fucked up. And I would have rode with my nigga too. I'd have been like, no, fuck that.
Question, Mello. Why did they push the old guy again? What was he doing?
He was just blocking him. He wouldn't let him pass. He was protesting.
Did y'all know that? But did you see that he had the guard's helmet? He was trying to give him the helmet back.
Yeah, a lot of people were saying he was trying to give the guards the helmet back. Their helmet back, the riot helmet back.
And they just pushed him.
And they pushed him over.
And they pushed him. So this is my thing. This is my thing. This is my thing though. Like, all right, I know y'all twerked to do this, and I know y'all.
The sergeant behind him told him, move him back. They're like when you're in the front line, you don't control what's going on. You listen. And when you got to listen to that E5, E6. Right. If you E4 below, you ain't shit.
Right.
So these cops ain't shit in the front. The people holding the shields, they ain't shit. They just started on the job.
Right.
They fuck ups on the force or something like that. The people, no, that's real shit. The people behind you are the people who really running the show. So they're telling you, hey, move that guy back. And you move the guy back and he falls.
And he split his shit like that, like an old man. You supposed to do that to an old man like that? That's for real though. Like, yo, this is what I'm saying.
They're brainwashed
as humans though.
They're like, but they're brainwashed. They don't want to lose their job either. That's their pitching.
He may not have done it on purpose though.
It wasn't on. Yeah, that's not. And like he didn't intend for him to.
But
like,
y'all gotta understand. Listen, y'all gotta understand the average American citizen don't
don't register. Like you see how you had to explain that for me to see it from a perspective of a higher authority perspective. You dig what I'm saying? As a citizen, especially in a time like this, you're looking at it like, yo, he just pushed old head the fuck over, old head split his shit, and they just acting like it's not cool. You dig what I'm saying? That's at a time like this is not cool, bro. It don't matter. At a time like this, you gotta have a little bit more self-control, especially as a guard, as the person commanding him. He should have been the one both of them should have been out there helping him. That would have helped the situation a little bit. It would have made the situation look way more better by helping him. Like, oh shit, my bad. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
But that's what he tried to do.
No, he picked them up and told them keep going. Like, and he kept going too. All three of them pushed him.
Right, and then after he bust his head open, the one boy tried to help him up, but then they started.
He went down like this, and he gripped him right up, and he pushed him in, and then he called in the EMSs or whatever to come.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, right then and there, they had their opportunity to shine right there. All he had to do was just kneel down and act concerned.
Nah, let me tell you what he should have done. Like what you're taught to do when you're on that front line, all you got to do is open your ranks up and just let them in, and they'll arrest them behind you. That's what they're supposed to do.
That's what I was trying to figure out exactly. Like you said, they were holding the line, which means they were just.
So he was.
Oh, hold up, huh?
My bad. I can see y'all. We all on the same screen.
Good.
So you said
I don't see it, Milton.
They were holding the line, which means they were just standing
lined up with their shields. They were moving forward, pushing the crowd back.
Oh, they were moving forward. Okay.
Yeah. They wasn't just standing, they were already advancing.
Okay. All right. Because I'm thinking in my head, if they're just standing still and he walked up to them,
right.
Bro, like what are you doing? Like, peacefully protest. Like, go back, stand still, do what you gotta do. But don't come forward. But I don't understand, like, what were they?
That's what their problem was.
For? What were they pushing forward? Like,
they were clearing the streets.
To me, it looked like they was just coming outside. They was just about to show authority, and he fucked it right up. Like he like, oh my god, nigga, we just getting this shit together, getting everything together. We come right outside. And you do this dumbass shit.
But I don't think that was the intent behind it, and that's why they all quit and they all stood with the cop. Because say you get in the mix with somebody, like you fighting somebody, and you hook this nigga, and he fall and bust his shit open, and now he in a coma. You ain't meaning to do that. You just wanted to beat him up real quick.
But you gotta understand, it's like I said, we in a sensitive time right now.
That's what it is.
If you on a front line like that, you should have the common sense and the decency to know that we in a sensitive time like that. The reason why we out here is because of police brutality. This is the very reason that we out here, and we out here got to defend, and we got to do all this. Why the fuck we got to be on the emergency rescue team in the first place? Why would I go in police brutality and nigga F it? It just don't make sense to me as a human being. So it's like one way arguing human morals. Like, all right, what if he died right there? You dig what I'm saying? Like, them
niggas don't talk. But to me, it's not those dudes on the front line fault. If anything, those supervisors should have got it suspended.
Okay, I mean, I can understand that, but like I said, at a sensitive time like that, if I was the mayor in the Congress, I'd be like, just for y'all pulling some dumbass shit like that right now in a sensitive time like this, knowing what we going through, y'all gotta be done. Y'all gotta, and they suspended him. They didn't fire him.
I know but then the whole force quit.
They quit the rest.
Yeah,
they quit the force.
Right.
That was a sign. That was a show of pussy. That's what that said to me. That was a sign that was like, all right, you're not saying nothing.
No,
y'all basically.
When you're in law enforcement, bro, like I know, like if I'm on a transport and somebody tried to like fuck with us or like break an inmate out while we transport, and I shoot this dude on the job, I know my job don't have my back. That shit's done. Like, people gotta realize that, like, your job, they not gonna have, they're gonna throw you under the bus. They're gonna be like, we didn't train you like that. We didn't teach you that, when really, guess the fuck you did.
Yeah, but I understand that. It's like they made the cops more to be a military force rather than protect and serve the people. You dig what I'm saying? Y'all, the idea of the cops right now that we got is to protect and serve us. We pay y'all out of our tax, our hard-earned, and serve us from the motherfuckers who are doing the dumb shit. Yeah. Now, water guns and piss bombs and shit like that. You dig what I'm military, y'all do a good job. We appreciate all our military watchers. Y'all do a great job in protecting us. What I'm saying is that at the end of the day, it's called common sense. That's the first lesson that everybody is taught in their life. Watch, if you see something like that, you know we in a temperature like that that's going on, and something like that is going on, and the shit that's going on. Just have more common sense. If it was another way to handle that situation, it should have been done. Not pushing him down, having him bleed, and just look bad. It was a bad optic. It was a bad look for that military, that police district.
All that shit's a bad look, man. Like the police is drawing out there.
Look, man, they shot that homeless dude in the head.
Right. In a wheelchair.
Right.
What? But it's the karma.
Yeah.
It wasn't a real, like, it was a...
Yeah, it wasn't a real bullet. It was on a plastic joint.
It was a rubber joint.
I don't care what type of bullet it is. Like, why are you if he in a wheelchair? Like, what did he do?
They just acted crazy.
He was there.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like kind of like what Pat was saying. The police is to protect and to serve, right? I feel like when they go out in certain situations like this, before they go out, what they're telling the law enforcement and the cops is, you have to control the situation. You're the authority. So you control everything. And they got that mindset, kind of like what Mello was saying. They're brainwashed. They go brainwash it before they even leave. You're the authority. They got to do what you tell them to do. And then you get situations like that.
Right.
Well, but you depends on who trained them, though. Like, if they train them to be a certain way, that's how
they all train the same way, bro. They all train the same way. And the crazy part is, you got to think about it, though. What happened before, like, they are blowing up cop cars and doing all this crazy shit, setting buildings on fire. But that doesn't justify it. But it adds fuel to the fire. They thinking, okay, these people are out here to hurt us instead of protest.
Right.
So that puts them in the mindset of like, all right, fuck y'all. Like, we gonna protect our own.
Them.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what the problem, and that's what the very problem is. Y'all forgetting the very fact of who pay y'all. How does good old country of ours work? The taxes pay y'all. Like the people who y'all very killing and doing that. Like a small percentage of their money goes towards the military and goes towards Medicare and healthcare and people's 401ks when they retire. You dig what I'm saying?
I feel like what they're doing is, right. Like, they feel like when they go out and they're taught to control the situation, they feel like, oh, I am protecting everybody else because you got the people out there who's not protesting the right way,
right? And
they're blowing up stuff. They're setting stuff on fire. You're a threat to society now, so that's why they're out there acting like that, because I am protecting, preserving if I can keep control of the situation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What are the number? Why are people out here protesting right now?
But now everybody is peacefully protesting.
No, but I'm saying, what is the reason they out here protesting? We're out here protesting for police brutality.
But what if you're? But But
why would you beat somebody up in the midst of a protest?
Right.
With it?
But what
it's
if
just not a good look,
Pat? But what if you're the good cop in the line though? Like, what if you're a good cop who give people breaks and don't fuck shit up and you respect everybody you come into contact with?
Then I'm out there like them Dallas cops. I'm out there on one knee. I'm with the people. This is my community too. I'm with y'all. I protect y'all. Fuck them cops that's fucking y'all up because they making us look bad. Fuck them. I'm riding with the community because at the end of the day, if I'm riding with this community, I can ride past the hood with them drug dealers and maybe calm down the situation. Like how some of them cops down in Houston go down there and the police like in Atlanta, it's policed by nothing but black people and everybody down there got guns. And the murder rate not high to none of that.
But see, they didn't run down like they did in Philly and like they did in Cali.
Yes,
like
they did. They started it off. Bro, I got people down there. They started it off, bro. Niggas down in Atlanta riding in the National Guard shit right now.
They were deployed out there, but they didn't do all that crazy shit, bro. I'm telling you.
And if you've been to the city of Philly, it's not that bad, bro. Like the stores that got fucked up, they're back open right now. You can still go to the Sprint store. You can still go to Target. Everything is still back open. It's not like how they made it seem like when the news and how people made it seem on social media. Like it wasn't that bad. Now DTLR the old sneaker villain, is a done but. But he, truth be told, he was telling niggas to burn that shit up anyway. Because sneaker villains is happen to only be the only thing that's burnt up. Everything else is cool. They just looted it. They the only shit's on fire. You can still get your medicine out here. Like they did fuck up a couple pharmacies, but right there open, right back up. They took their boys down. You know what I mean? Like it ain't that bad. Like
I saw the funniest fucking video. I saw the funniest fucking video. It was a black dude, but he was playing his time for the percolator. And he had all the perks he stole from the pharmacy. And he was just dancing in the back with the song going on, eating the perks like it's time for the percolator.
He's going to jail.
He drew, bro. I'm gonna put that in the group chat. That shit is funny as fuck.
Just like they got the nigga that was selling it. If you was in Philly for the last couple nights, you heard it. It sounded like you was in Iraq. It sounded like nothing but bomb.
Time for the percolate.
Y'all heard me?
Yeah, I heard you.
They was blowing up ATMs out here for the last couple nights, basically. So that shit sounded like nothing but bombs going off out these joints.
What y'all think about them protesting overseas?
They get it, bro. They understand.
What you say, Drew?
No, I said I think that was hot.
Yeah, I think that was dope as shit.
Bro, I want to kind of switch up the flow of this though. I got my question. Oh, man. I got my.
You know, niggas is going to camp, so.
My question. I mean, we got our seriousness out the way. Now, let me ask a couple questions. Now, I want to ask. I'm gonna ask all of y'all, right? I mean, y'all, whoever can answer first. But here's my question. Now, I want y'all to answer this honestly. Answer it honestly, and why you would do it. Would you marry a woman just for her money? I'm going to ask you again. Would you marry a woman just for her money?
Yes. I'm going to start it off, as always. Yes, because she would marry me just for my money.
Do you think that's right? You got to answer why.
I think it's right because I could justify it because she would do the same for me. I heard this somewhere else. The first thing a female do is ask, what you do what you do for work? Where you work at?
Okay.
So if you want to know my place of business, you trying to basically figure out what range I am. I'm in financially, so you know what I mean. I want security too. I want to. You mean?
Okay, Pat. So you don't love this chick. You have no feelings for her. like you just marrying her just because she got a whole lot of money. You don't love her.
Oh, that's the stipulation that you putting in it now. Like,
that's the reason why somebody would like. That's what I'm saying. Like, would you marry her just for her money?
Just for money. She ugly.
No other reason.
Just for money.
Just for her money.
Just for her bread.
Like she ugly. You don't love her. You don't like her personality, but she's a billionaire.
Yeah. Yep. I'm going to learn to love her.
So you a gold digger.
I'm a gold digger. GOAL. I'm trying to hit my goals.
Okay, I mean that's mine right there, bro. What would you do, Drew?
Nah.
Nah.
Yo,
and the reason why I say that is because I don't care how much money you got. If your personality is trash,
you trash.
Like, your attitude is trash. Like you ugly. I'm sorry, no, I'm not gonna say you ugly, but you unattractive. Nah, I don't care how much money you got because that, like later on, like that money ain't gonna really mean nothing once you get to really know that person. You be like, yeah, I really don't even know. I really don't even like you. Like, I don't even know why I got married. You're not gonna want to be with that person. Like, nah, I couldn't.
I agree with Drew.
I mean, a lot of people be looking at it from the money aspect, and yeah, that's beneficial. But I mean, for your soul, at the end of the day, man, you're not gonna be at ease.
Baby, I love you.
And that's why you see a lot of.
I love you now.
Nah, that's why you see a lot of females like they'll marry these athletes, and then once they see how they really are, they be like, man, I don't want to be with this dude, and they roll. They don't care how much money they got. But me, nah, I couldn't do it. Nah. I don't care if you had 100 billion.
Go ahead, Ant. What's up?
Oh, definitely not, bro. Definitely not, because here's the thing: you got to deal with that person. Like I'm more invested in the person than I am with the money. You know what I mean?
Right.
I feel like personally, like I'm the type of person like, yo, I gotta make the money. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna make the money. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about your money. I care about the person. But you got to be with that person every day. I mean, you ask me, you know what I'm going to say. I've been married for 13, 14 years, bro. Like,
I don't know. If she had 100 billion, I might have to ride that joint out there.
Now, Drew.
Yeah, I got the Russell Westbrook face. Y'all niggas tripping.
Yo, let me ask y'all another. No. I got one more. Well, actually, I got two more.
Hold up. Can I piggyback off that question real fast?
Yeah.
Would y'all fuck Wendy Williams? Not this for the non-married.
That's a dude. That's a dude, dog. You can't convince me otherwise.
No, that's that.
Her legs is too little.
That's somebody dead.
Exactly. But go ahead, Ian, ask the next question.
Nah, bro. But was you trying to give a reason or something, Pat, or were you just saying?
No. I was just because when you said for $1 billion when I think of the
she do got the bag, Pat. You not with it?
The corniest thing in that. When I think of somebody corny, I gotta see that Wendy Williams got coochie underwear. I gotta see that. If it's a coochie, then yeah. If it ain't no coochie underwear, man, I ain't going nowhere near that. I gotta know that that's a coochie there.
Hold up, Pat. So you're okay with the whole gold digging thing? Like you think it's cool for females to marry dudes just because they got a whole lot of money?
I ain't say it was. I'm not saying it's okay. I'm just saying it's the way the world goes. It is what it is.
So you just gonna follow the world because that's the way the world goes.
If a billionaire woman is trying to marry me right now, and I know I don't got no feelings for her, I ain't marrying her, and I'm gonna have feelings. That money is gonna make me show her. That money is gonna make me show her. That money gonna make me feel her, bro.
I got a question. I got a question. Okay, Pat. So let me ask you this, right? Okay. So you think it's okay? You think it's cool? This is slightly different. Do you think it's okay for women to win all of these child support cases?
Hell no.
Okay. Do you think it's okay for these women to target? I feel like there's a lot of women who target like rich people, rich guys, get pregnant just to get crazy amounts of child support. That's gold digging.
I think that as a rich person, I think that you should see that coming. You dig what I'm saying? Like as a poor person, I seen that coming, and if I get myself into that situation, then that's my fault. It's kind of like getting hit by a car, and it's the odds of getting hit by a car is really, really high, but it's even higher when you stand on the expressway. So I'm not going to just go ahead and just walk across the expressway in my phone, knowing I'm gonna get hit by a car. I'm gonna be looking and paying attention. So if you dig what I'm saying? Now, if it just happened and I really fall in love with her and she just burned me, then I can't do nothing about it. That's
you just gonna let that car smack the shit out.
Yeah, if this bitch done been with 30 different celebrity niggas, and I'm the 40th one, and I'm cuffing, and I'm thinking that then that's my fault. You know what I mean? A chick usually you can't hide yourself too long. It come out, it busts out eventually.
I agree.
Not with these females, man. They know it.
Oh no, man, it come out, bro. It come out, bro. Especially if you go out with her one day. Just go out to take her to the mall one day. You'll find out everything you need to know. A nigga come up to you and be like, yo, man. Or if that I crease that, then that's how you know that's a thought. You know what I mean? Niggas is going to talk. They going to tell somebody
people
else.
Know that now, though. They on the gram.
What I'm saying.
Know.
That's what I'm saying. Either the gram or walking with her in public, somebody's going to tell somebody that's going to tell you. Oh, yeah, I creased that. Oh, all right. You dig what I'm saying? No, that's shit. Because niggas never want to see you with something they had. Don't matter who you is. They never want to see you with something they had. Don't matter how far removed it.
This man come to the jail. He go to jail every 6 months. And he does 3 years. I mean, he do 2 years every 6 months. He don't give a fuck. He not paying child support. He has never paid. His daughter she work at the prison, actually. It's kind of crazy. His daughter is probably...
Damn, she that old?
She's 27. She's 27 years old, and he has never paid a dime of child support for this girl in his whole entire life. So he'll take the bid. He literally gets a 2-year bid every 6 months.
Okay, so yeah, that's what I was trying to clarify that. So he do 2 years, and then
he get out for 6 months.
6 months later, he go right back for 2 years.
For 2 years, it's a county bid. He don't give a fuck. He said, "My money." He said, "My money, my money."
Bruh.
He don't care. But he got it good in the prison. Like he's been coming in there since the 90s. So for
looking at on.
No.
Yo, you got it good in the jail.
Literally,
how good it is in jail.
If he wants to keep going back to county jail and he ain't decided to move to Cali or Florida, something about him.
He got his, every time he come in, he's the maintenance worker because he got a degree in like landscape. I don't know. He do all this crazy shit. So literally every time he comes in, they give him his own hut. He get a job in maintenance, and he just rock out for 2 years.
There's no way you can because is nothing. It's nothing worse than, why would you want to go be a slave for 2 years?
Right.
He's an old head, man. He's an old white dude, bro. He don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
His daughter literally, he don't even know what she looked like. Like, she literally walked past him.
Oh, yeah, bro.
She was like, excuse me. And they got the same last name and all.
Yeah. She know that's her dad?
Yeah, she know.
She don't care though.
She don't give a fuck.
Ain't that some shit? You grew up to be the motherfucking CEO of your dad.
Nah, she not CEO. She a maintenance. I mean, she a cleaner. So she like a janitor type shit.
Oh, wow.
In jail?
Yeah, well, she cleaned up the seat.
Hold. In the one that he come to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold up.
They only clean though. They only clean. She only come there to like clean like where the COs be at.
But she never seen him though.
No, she see him all the time.
The boy just don't know who she is.
Yeah, he just don't know who she is.
Yeah, no, he crazy as shit. He crazy as fuck.
I can't do that. I'm paying up. I'm like, look, whatever you need me to pay, bro. I'm not.
Bro, can you imagine how much money this man owe?
He probably owe like $1 million. $1 million.
Yo, I'm not sending that, Joe. Yo, but this is my thing, right? Like, I don't understand that. How does jail time equate to money?
Right.
Like, how do you equate that to money?
Good question.
I can't understand.
Let me ask Mello this one thing, right?
Yeah.
What changed in your relationship between like your dating stage until like now? Like, what you feel like changed? If you can answer that question.
Nah, nigga, I don't give a fuck. I don't know, not much, to be honest. I don't really think much has changed.
Good answer.
That's a good answer.
Nah.
All right, y'all, can I answer the question?
If anything, we elevated since we've been married. We bought a crib. We got
you married?
So.
Yeah, damn.
No, I'm not married. I'm about to be married, but I'm just saying, if anything, shit elevated.
Right.
But you talking about like personal things, like in his relationship, right, Drew? Like, do y'all get into like? Well, I don't know if you want to go in too much,
bro. I don't give a fuck.
Okay. Oh, well, all right. All right. So, okay. So, let me ask you this.
What's up?
Do y'all get into what has changed? Well, I think you and wifey, y'all was living together the whole time, right?
For the most part, yeah.
Yeah, so I can't even ask you. But I was going to ask.
For sure, though, I feel like anybody who's going to get married need to live with their spouse before they get married.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
100%. Because y'all niggas move in together after y'all get married, that's it.
Yeah, because you ain't gonna know what that person is actually like. Then you gonna wake up and be like, yo, who is this person? Like, you never did this.
No, I don't think I'm gonna get married. I think I'm gonna be the bachelor of the family. Like, I'm gonna just have a real good. We just gonna be real good.
I'm about to ask a real deep question. Since we talking about this, right? Okay, so let me ask y'all this. Do y'all think people should get married? How can I ask this?
Just ask it, bro.
There's only one way to ask it.
No, because I don't want y'all to take it like wrong. But okay, I'll just say my opinion. I feel like a lot of people get married for the wrong reasons. Some people get married based off of just sexual experience. Do y'all think a lot of marriages would last if it wasn't based off just sexual experience? For lack of better words, I'll say. Like, do you think sex should be like before you get married? Because I can't really think of the question. I know y'all over there.
Who, me? I can't. I've never been in the situations y'all in, so I could probably leave it. Yeah.
I mean, it can be doo-doo. It can be wet because that's a part of it. I mean, like the connection.
Oh, I know what you're saying. You saying does it matter?
Do you think that it clouds people's judgment? Because I'm trying to. That's what I was trying to say. I got to figure out how to ask the question. So
both ways, yeah, probably.
What you think, Drew? Drew would think hard as hell.
So the question that you're asking is, like, do you think, like, the sexual aspect of a relationship clouds the judgment of people getting married?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Drew. Thank you.
Yeah, I do. In some cases. Not in every case, but some cases, yeah.
Right.
Do I think that could hold a marriage together? No. Or a relationship together? No. I think that if you don't start off on like a solid foundation, it don't matter like how good the sex is their relationship not gonna last. Because it ain't built on nothing. Like, if y'all friends first, I think it transitions over into the relationship and make it more easier. So when you do like get involved sexually, like that joint gonna be like 10 times better because now that's your friend. Like first.
There's a show Alexis be watching. It's called Married at First Sight.
Yeah, that's my joint. That is my joint.
Would you ever do that? Like,
no, married at first sight.
I'm not obviously exclude like if you were in a relationship now, like, but ever like say if you were single right now.
Yo, bro, hey Melo,
question for me.
Explain the show to them. Like, what's the gist of it?
All right, so
then ask Pat.
What it is they find single people who want a relationship, but like want to skip like the dating, like it wants to be like committed. Like these are people who just been through the relationship shit over and over again, and they're just done with that. Like they want to be committed, they want to be in a real like relationship, like they want to be in a commitment, like a marriage. So you get married at first sight, like you don't see the person at all. You don't get to talk to them. You don't get to see them. Hold up. So you get interviewed by like marriage counselors and doctors and all that shit, and they find out everything about you, right? Mm-hmm. And then they pair you up with someone who they feel would best fit you. Mm-hmm. And then it's out of like a shit ton of candidates, so they pick like the top 4. So the top 4 that they really think would be good couples together, they just match you up and they pay for everything. They send you on a honeymoon, all that shit. And literally the first time you see your wife is when she come out to walk down the house.
Hell no. Yeah. Hell no. No, so, that's big. That's a dub.
So okay.
And you married to this person.
Like it's legal. Like y'all legally married.
Hell
98 and you gotta move in with her.
Nah.
So yeah, all right. So I'm gonna explain the process with it. So you get married, right? They send you on a honeymoon. Y'all do the honeymoon, John. And then when you come back from the honeymoon, y'all gotta move in together. And y'all gotta be together for 8 weeks. And after 8 weeks, you decide if you want to get a divorce or if you want to be married. But y'all go back to your everyday life. Like you gotta go to work.
Oh, yeah, it is 8 weeks. My fault. 8 weeks, not
yeah, it's 8 weeks.
I thought you said that they just
I do it.
No, it's a whole show. You gotta move in with each other. You gotta
Victor Pat's on some. Yeah, I do it. I be on TV.
Nah, a lot of them people spend that shit and get bread. But
yeah, they do.
See, I would have cheated on the show by them. I didn't been cheated on the
people do that too. People do that. So I think it's 9 seasons so far. And out of 9 seasons, I think 4 people are still married, and there's 6 babies.
What? I was going to say 0.
No.
There's some people that still married on that joint.
Given the fact, because I would say 0 based off, because I thought what you said earlier was they didn't spend no time together. They just hooked up and got married. But
they don't spend no time together.
Until he said after they get married. Yeah,
so after they get married, that's when they spend their time. They don't know this person in front, they don't talk to them, they don't see them. There's no communication before they get married. Before they walk out that, like when that door open and the bride come down, that's when they see their spouse.
And the whole family there too, like your whole family at the wedding. Right. So the first time your family sees the groomsman is when he walked down, and then the first time the groomsman family see the other people is when they walk down. So it's crazy.
But is it a part of the show? Go ahead.
Imagine I'm at a wedding and y'all come out and see a duck. Y'all motherfuckers gonna laugh right at me.
Yeah.
They gonna be like, yo, this
and some people are like that. They're not attracted to him at first.
Yeah.
And you just gotta deal with it.
Yeah.
You gotta build it. And imagine that though. You get married, you trying to crack when you're on the honeymoon, like
right.
But you
ain't trying to crack.
If she ain't trying to crack, she ain't trying to crack.
Oh yeah, I'm cheating. Honeymoon.
Yo,
they gonna have me on the green screen like
no, niggas do that.
They set me up. It's
on Netflix if I want to check it out though.
I'm gonna actually check it out. Right, I'm about to check it out now.
Yeah, I watched every season too.
This is my first season. Only watched season 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I fuck with it. That's your own stuff.
Yeah.
Yo, y'all ever seen Soft White Underbelly?
Who?
On YouTube, it's called Soft White Underbelly. They got it's doc little short stories of them out Skid Row interviewing some of the people out there. Y'all gotta see this shit. Like it's surreal.
Heard it.
They interview homeless people and crackheads and shit like that, and trying to figure out how did they get there, like how did life get up there. Like you seeing people that just became crackheads get turned into real bad crackheads. Crazy. Yeah, it's on YouTube. It's called Soft White Underbelly. Yeah, they got some interesting shit in there. Yeah, but before we wrap it up, or y'all you had something to say? My bad, bro. I ain't mean to cut you off.
No, go ahead, bro. It's time to wrap it up.
No, I wasn't saying nothing.
But yeah, I mean that was you want to take us out, bro?
Yeah. So before we wrap it up, or something, y'all wanna
go ahead.
y'all wanna drop y'all doors?
Bro, they know who we are, man.
Drew Say _you _say IG.
Yep. MJ _94.
I know
Real Pet 215.
I know who I am. They know who I am, bro.
You know why I'm here.
You know who I am.
You know why I'm here.
Rebel to Succeed. Follow me on everything. And if y'all got any questions, y'all got anything to add to anything that we talked about in this episode, please comment. If y'all like this type of content, share it. If y'all got any ideas or topics that y'all would like for us to talk about in the next episode, share that as well. Comment below and let us know. Let us know if y'all liking this content. Let us know if just give us y'all feedback. It's really just feedback, to be honest with you. Give us as much feedback as possible. We holla at you.
Yes, sir.
Anybody else got anything to say?
Yes, man.
Like, subscribe, comment, all the above. No Kap Podcast. We out. Bang, bang, bang.
Yeah.
We did it. We on episode number 7, 8. Let's get it.
7, 8.
That's Kap right there. Just straight Kap.
We holla at y'all.
I don't even care. Let's get it. So we out.